A on that one. All right. Number 4, explain the writer's bias in the passage. Remember, bias is opinion or how you feel. The Caribbean Sea is paradise for swimmers. The aquamarine tepid water begs you to take the plunge. Once in, you'll float effortlessly over gentle swells, buoyed by the sea's saltiness. Bring a snorkel and mask to treat yourself to an underwater show of colorful corals and tropical creatures. There's no better place to swim than the Caribbean. Yeah, so their bias is that they like the Caribbean Sea. Okay, then number 5. Which example shows antonyms or opposites? Glum, gloomy. Placid, calm. Superb, exceptional. Faux, buddy.
What does placid mean?
If the water's placid, it's not called, like, there's not a lot of waves.
What's the verb mean?
Superb. If you did superb, you did really well.
And the word besides superb?
Exceptional. You did really well.
Is it glum and gloomy?
Glum means the same thing as gloomy.
So it's faux and buddy.
Foe is an enemy, buddy is a friend. Daily language review. Week 7, day 2. Ming and Trey, whom have been friends for years, were hiking between a cave.
Who should be who?
Okay, what else should happen after Ming and Trey?
Should be calm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, number 2, kangaroo. Nope, that was yesterday's. Trey, shine your light there, said Ming, pointing to her left.
After Trey should be calm.
Okay, but what should happen before Trey?
Protection.
Very good. Trey, shine your light. Should it be 2 there or something else?
There.
I would say over there. Shine your light over there. comma, quotation marks, sending, comma, pointing to her left. Period.
Good morning. Like a round one?
Yeah, the round one's on Miss Donna's desk. I was talking to Ezekiel. Not yet.
Number 3, the Latin root lum means light. What does the bold word in the sentence probably mean? The lantern illuminated something sparkly in a dark area. If lum means light,
Lit, light, to light up.
yeah, lit up. And then number 4, the Latin root fract means break. What does the bold word in the sentence probably mean? The dark area was a huge fracture in the cave wall.
To break or broken.
Fract means break. Sure is generally a crack. So a fracture in the wall.
Big crack in the wall.
Yeah. A broken crack in the wall. Okay. Okay. So when you're writing, you want to make sure all your details support your main idea. So we're going to read this book report, then we're going to use proofreading marks to move the topic sentence to a better place and delete details that do not support the topic sentence. So, a good mystery. Trixie Belden is a 13-year-old who solves mysteries with her friends. I can't wait to be 13. In The Secret of the Mansion, Trixie meets Honey, a girl who becomes her best friend. I have always wanted to live on a farm like Trixie's family does. The Secret of the Mansion by Julie Campbell is the first in a series of mysteries featuring Trixie Belden. Trixie and Honey work together to find out what's going on in a spooky old mansion that is supposed to be empty, but it's not. Trixie and Honey find a boy named Jim in one of the rooms. Old houses are scary and full of cobwebs. Jim has run away from his mean stepfather to live in the mansion, which used to be his great uncle's home. Supposedly, his great uncle hid thousands of dollars in the house, so the search is on for the missing treasure. I won't give away the book's ending because not knowing is part of the fun. But if you want a great mystery, read The Secret of the Mansion. My brother thought this book was boring. So, what is the topic of the report?
To go explore a mansion and find treasure. And find it.
What is the topic of that book report?
The secret of the mansion.
Yes. Okay. Which sentence is the topic sentence?
The secret. No. The secret of the mansion by Julie Campbell.
Yes, that sentence. So you want to circle that whole sentence. The Secret of the Mansion by Julie Campbell is the first in a series of mysteries featuring Trixie Belden. After we circle that, we want to draw an arrow to the front of the paragraph. Because the topic sentence, when you are writing, especially just a paragraph report, should always be the first sentence. Now, when you're writing an essay, your first sentence doesn't need to be your topic sentence. It needs to be an introductory sentence that'll catch the reader's attention. And that's because when you're writing an essay, you generally have 3 to 5 or more paragraphs. And you generally want your topic sentence to be at the end of your introductory paragraph. Because that's what the whole essay is about instead of just a paragraph.
So write one to the first sentence or the top.
You draw it to the top, yeah. Now, sometimes when you're writing a paragraph, the topic sentence won't be at the top, but generally it will be. You always need to think about like what you're writing about and your topic and where your topic sentence makes sense in regards to what you're writing about. Okay. Okay, then let's look at the sentence, I can't wait to be 13. Does this sentence support the topic? No. Details that don't support your topic will confuse your reader and make your papers or paragraphs not good. So we're going to cross out that sentence and any other sentences we find that don't support our topic. So can you find some more?
old houses are scary and full of corners.
Yep, that's one. Good. See if you can find some more.
Jim has run away from his.
Mm-mm. That's a part of the book.
Trixie and Herman work together to find an old mansion. It's supposed to be empty, but it's not.
Part of the book. Remember, you're looking for sentences that have nothing really to do with the book.
My brother probably spoke before.
Yep. There's one more after that. Not literally after it, because that's the last sentence, but there's one other sentence that needs to be crossed out.
I have always wanted to live on a farm like Trixie's family does.
Yes. Very good. Okay, so at the bottom of the page, you should be able to find 3 possessive nouns in the book report and use them to complete the sentences. So remember, possessive nouns are the noun with the apostrophe S, or S apostrophe if it's plural. So, for example, my friend's house. If more than one friend lives there, it would be S apostrophe. Yep. So then you need to pick which sentence that it would go in and write it in the blank of the sentence at the bottom of the page.
Uncles.
Great uncles. Yeah, because that hyphen, it's all one thing. But yep, that's right. And pick which sentence that goes in and write it in the blank. Have you found the other one? It doesn't have to be a person. Any noun that has an apostrophe s is plural or is possessive. If it has s apostrophe, it's plural or possessive.
It's
No. It's towards the end of the paragraph.
books.
Books. Very good.